Welcome to Texas Carry's first holster review. My name is Terry Holcomb. I'm the Executive Director of Texas Carry, and I am excited about this holster that we have for you today. As we all know, Open Carry will be passing this session. We're excited about that. It's been a lot of hard work along the way, but we're definitely going to see good results this session. So with that being said, I wanted to start doing some holster reviews for our members to give y'all different options and ideas of what you might want to use for an open carry holster. I'm not saying that any one holster is the best holster. We could definitely agree upon some of the worst holsters, but we were hoping to be able to do this for y'all and give y'all some options. Don't go buy a holster from Academy or Walmart. Get online, find you a good reputable holster maker and get you a good holster. A friend had turned me on to this holster. It is from Survival Sheath. That's www.survivalsheath.com. And I got in contact with him, told him what I wanted. Great customer service. Every time I sent him a message, he responded very, very quickly. He took pictures of everything along the way, sent it to me. And I just couldn't be happier with the customer service. Before we get started, the holster, the weapon is empty. There's nothing in the chamber. There's nothing in the mags. I wanted to show you some of the functions of the holster, and I wanted to do it with the weapon being unloaded. Alright, so we're just going to briefly go over. I went ahead and got the entire set. I've got the dual mag pouch and the weapons holster. You can get the mag holder in single or double. I carry a dual mag pouch 100% of the time, and this is what was ordered for me. Both of these are made out of 093 Bolteron in Coyote Brown. This isn't cheap Kydex. This is good Kydex 093. It's not something you're going to be able to go pick up at Walmart. So they fit in very snugly. There was no problem there. They draw cleanly as well, and then they go back in just as easy. I'm not going to talk about the shape of this because I want to get into it in the holster, but I did briefly just want to review this. It does have two tension screws right here, so you can make this as tight or as loose as you want according to your purpose. I've got it set to where it comes out fairly smoothly, but if I'm running it, it's not going to just drop out of the holders here. I did choose on both of these to get the belt clips on this. They also offer, at least in the holster, they offer the paddle for it. And so that is the dual mag holder for this set. The dual mag holder, I believe, priced at around $50. We'll talk a little bit more about price in a minute. So let's just get right into the holster because this is really what I wanted to do the review on. I've been wearing this holster for about 2 weeks now, and I just couldn't be happier with the holster. I really, really like this holster. The first thing I want to point out is, and I don't know if you can see it or not very good, I'll turn it this way, but this holster is not straight across. This holster is shaped sort of in a U-shaped form. So it is designed to put up against your body, and it's designed to hug your body and take the shape of the curve of your body. We'll look at why that is such a very good feature, because most of the holsters you buy with clips, they're straight across. They're not designed to really suck up to your body, and that's one of the things that I really like about this holster, and you'll see that in a minute. Again, on this holster we did get the clips for the holster. They do make it in the paddle. I like the clips. It does clip on. It's a little convoluted to put on because it is curved, but it just takes just a second to put it on, and I'll put it on in a minute. The other thing that I want to talk about on this holster, and this is only going to impact you if you have a safety. So the FNX 40 has a safety, and it's got the ambidextrous safety on both sides. And one of the neat features that I really liked about this holster is when you draw the holster, it disengages the safety. Okay? Alright. So you got to really hang on to this holster when you do this type of exercise, because if you go to pull this thing haphazardly, it'll just slip right out of your hand. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the weapon, and you can see the red dot. It disengaged the safety. So we'll put the safety back on, engage the holster, and then we draw. Now I've got about 100 draws out of this holster, and it has yet to fail on disengaging the safety. I've never actually seen a holster that was designed to disengage the safety upon draw. That is a very, very good feature for me. I love that type of feature. The next thing that we can talk about is the fit of the holster. If you will listen, when I put this holster in, it makes a very definite lock. This holster is locked in. If you're trying to haphazardly pull this out, it's not going to come out. I mean, it is in there. I mean, this holster really, really does secure the weapon. It is custom made for this weapon. I have several Kydex holsters. I've got alien gear. I've got, my wife's got an incog. I've got some open carry holsters. None of the holsters that I own really hold this gun in like this, and this isn't even what you would consider a level 1 retention. Not really, even though it is definitely secure in here. I've had several people that I've asked to come up from behind me and try and take the weapon out of the holster. I have yet to have anybody actually pull it out of the holster. Tonight at church, I have a gentleman there, a good friend of mine, and I asked him, he weighs about 290 pounds, he's a big boy, and I said, hey, I want you to try and take my weapon from me. And I turned around, and I thought he was going to pull me to the ground because he couldn't get it out of the holster, and he figured it out pretty quick, and he sucked up in behind me, and he made a straight pull, and then it finally came out. But it takes drawing this holster drawing this weapon correctly out of this holster to get it to come up. And again, it disengaged the safety. So very, very good quality holster. One of the things that I also liked about it, like I said, I've done over 100 draws with this weapon to see how it would function in this holster. There's no wear on my gun from doing the draw, so this Kydex it's not putting any marks whatsoever on my weapon. And some people that's important. To me, a weapon's a tool. I'm pretty hard on my F&X here, but I did notice that it's not doing any kind of wearing through over 100 draws so far. We'll see if that holds up over time. There is a retention on this. When I got it right out of the box, I didn't need to adjust the retention. The company had it set just perfect for me. It may not be perfect for you, and if it's not, you can make it tighter, you can make it looser, whatever you want to do. Just understand that this holster is designed to retain the weapon, and so be very, very careful about loosening this up too much so that you're just defeating the purpose of the holster. Alright, so I want to go ahead and slip this on here, and it does take a little bit of finagling because it is curved. That's actually there you go. So just slip it in on there. I like wearing this at 3 o'clock. Safety's on. And by the way, you want to put the safety on if you have one before you put it in the holster, okay? Nice lock. Now you try and pull this holster out. It is not coming out. I'll pull my belt off before I did that. You have to draw the weapon straight up in order for it to come out. Nice clean lock in there. Now, this was something I really liked about this holster. And I've been running some tests just when I see people out randomly that I know. I'll say, hey, tell me which side I'm carrying my weapon on. You know that I put it on this side because you're watching on the video, but if you look here, every single person that I've asked says, well, you're carrying it on your left side. That's what they think, because on this side, I've got my flashlight over here and another dual mag holder that I've been carrying. And in reality, the gun is on this side. And if you look real close, this thing is curved perfectly to fit the shape of your body. And so it pulls it in real tight A lot of sheriffs like carrying their 1911s, if you will, close to their body. That is a retention mode of carry. The closer it is to your body, the more it's protected, the harder it is for somebody to get a hold of this gun. I will be getting a G-code holster for my other weapon, and I'll do a review on that when I get it as well. And it's going to push it out. So most of your open carry holsters are designed to where they're pushed out a little bit. This holster outside the waistband can be carried open or concealed. And when you open carry it, if you tuck the shirt in, it keeps it up real nice and tight to the body. It's a great feature. Again, I encourage you to think about getting this holster because it is really, really hard to get this thing out. You have to draw and you've got to pull it up each and every time. Okay? I also like the clips like this. They come off fairly easy, so if you have to get out of your car and you're going somewheres that may not want you to be carrying your gun in, you can just take it off real easy like that and you're good to go. Okay? In Texas, with open carrying coming, we're going to have the 30-07 signs, and so you may be going to a place that will allow you to conceal carry but not open carry. That's great. So now I'm open carrying. Now I can just reach over, untuck my shirt, cover it up, and we're good to go either way. It's a great holster, guys. I really, really do highly recommend this holster. It runs about $100 retail. But I've worked an agreement out with the owner that Texas Carry members will get a 10% discount for being Texas Carry members. I really don't have anything negative to say about the holster. I know that some people may not necessarily like that, but the fact is I don't have any problem with this holster. I'm going to wear it every day or as much as I possibly can for a while just to see how it holds up on everyday wear. I've already done some drawing and shooting with it. Had no problems with that. I will say this: if you're going to wear a holster on your belt, you need to make sure you have a good gun belt. Don't go to Walmart and get some cheap belt. Go out, get online, or go to a place that's local to you that sells good leather gun belts. Because if you don't, it doesn't matter how good the holster is, you're going to end up having problems. With that being said, go to our website if you're not a member. We're going to be doing a lot of these different reviews, and we're going to be offering special deals, and we're going to be offering training as well to our members at a very, very affordable price. You'll be able to take advantage of 10% off from Survival Sheath. That's www.survivalsheath.com, and you can get 10% off one of these holsters. So my review on this is A++. Great quality, great holster. It's got some really neat little features on it, especially if you carry a gun with a manual safety. I know y'all Glock guys and the SIG guys and a lot of your striker fired pistols out there aren't going to have the safety, so that's not something you'd care about, but it's going to retain the weapon just the same. So great holster. I encourage you to go check out Survival Sheath. They got more than holsters. He also makes knife sheaths. He makes shoulder harnesses, and great customer service. Definitely don't have a single complaint there. It took me about a week to get it through snail mail, and so a good experience overall, and a holster that I would definitely highly recommend. If you're not a member of Texas Carry, go to www.texascarry.org. Become a member. We have got a great organization that's working real hard for gun owners across Texas, and we're going to be bringing you a lot of really valuable things as a member. So thank you, God bless you, and God bless Texas.